Hi guys, I decided to make pepper steak today, and I didn't want to put you through all that time of me chopping up. I'm just going to give you the recipe and promise you that it's going to be good. My daughter's coming over to eat it today. I'm going to have to turn this up a little bit. But I'm going to show you what I'm doing and tell you what I put in it, and you can see. Alright, that's a good sized pan because I'm making quite a bit. But I like my meat to be soft, not crunchy. So what I've got in here is I put a little bit of vegetable oil in, and then I chopped up some onions. Here's my onions. And I only did 1/2 of a large. I would really put in a whole large or 2 small because I'm pretty much into onions, but some people aren't, so I didn't want to go too far. So I fried those a little bit. I put in some chopped garlic that's in a jar, but you can use fresh. I just used what I have, and I didn't have any fresh. Then I used about 1.5 pounds of sirloin, and I cut it into pieces like this because they're going to shrink after they cook a little bit, but that's a pretty good size. I like a lot of meat in it. I had 1 large carrot. I cut it in half, and I cleaned it off, and I chopped it up tiny in a little chopper. Put that in it because carrot gives a lot of flavor. I'm not real crazy about carrots, but I do like them for cooking with because they put flavor in there. Then I had 2 small tomatoes, and I took the skin off them, and I chopped them up small. You need to have a little bit of acid in here. And after I did that, I put salt and pepper. I put a little bit of parsley, not much. I just kind of like the flavor of it. I put some red pepper flakes. And I'm sure you know what all these are, but I'll show you in my cabinet in a minute. And then I put in maybe about 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, and I might put some more later. But I'm going to cook this for like 1.5 hours or 2, just on very low, medium low, because I like the meat to get, I don't want it to be firm. I like it to be kind of soft. And then when it's just about done, I'll slice up into small slices my green pepper, and I'll put that in there. I also put a little bit of, well, you can put in Asian 5 spice. I didn't have any Asian 5 spice. When you don't have Asian 5 spice, if you pick up one of these packets, beef and broccoli, it has a lot of good Asian flavoring. Or I get things on my camera. You got stir fry. You can use one of these. Or Mongolian beef if you like it a little bit more hot spice. But I just use what I've got, and it always turns out wonderful. I never have anybody unhappy with my food, or maybe I do, but they don't tell me. So that's pretty thin right now. Oh, and I put a can of beef broth. Okay. Now when I do that, if I just use the Asian spice, I put a little sugar too, because you want to break that acid from the tomatoes. So, and Asian food always has a little bit of sugar, so I put about 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now, if you use these packets here, I don't want to get you dizzy, they're going to thicken it. If you use the 5 spice, then you're going to have to thicken it yourself. And what I do is I use cornstarch. It works a lot better than the flour because it doesn't lump. So I just mix some cornstarch and some water or milk if you want it a little bit more creamy, and I just put it in there, and that'll thicken it up. But this would probably be enough for 5 or 6 people, I think. It's quite a bit. It's a big pot. And after you thicken it, of course, it's not going to seem as much. But then I put that over rice. You could put it over noodles if you want that. But I kind of like it over rice. And sometimes I make rice from scratch. You know, I use the regular white rice. Sometimes I use the minute rice. It doesn't really matter, because if you're in a hurry, you just want to get those people fed. Now, you could make this cook a little faster, and it would be very good, but my meat to be tender. So that's pepper steak from me today, and I wish I could put this on hold and then show you how pretty it is when it has the peppers in it. When you put those peppers in, you can put hunks of pepper, or you can slice them up, or you can make them small. I kind of prefer to have like little slices, you know, long, thin slices. You don't want to cook those very long, maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, because you want those a little bit firm. You can also put some fresh tomato in, which I've already put mine in to cook. But a lot of people like the fresh tomato sliced up and put in there. You can put broccoli. You can put anything in there you want and make it healthy. But that's going to be good. And you just let me know if you didn't like it, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get too many messages from that. Oh, here's my rice. I use minute rice a lot of times. It's no problem. Let me show you my cabinet here. I have noodles. You could put it on, that's macaroni. You could put it on anything you want, but I kind of like the rice. Yeah, there's another minute rice I didn't realize I had open. So now I've got 2 of them open. Here's my hot peppers, which I just used a little bit of it. Here's my parsley. And there's a lot of things you can put in there. And I don't have, like I said, the Asian 5 spice. Oh, I put a little bit of ginger. I think everybody's going to like that. Bye-bye, guys.